A former mill town, Bolton is historically known as being a production centre for textiles. Since Flemish weavers settled in the area in the 14th century, it is now claimed to be home of some of the most terrifying hauntings in the world. We enter this world knowing only life, yet death awaits us all. Using some of the most up-to-date scientific equipment, we endeavour to gather evidence that there is life after death. These are our investigations into the mysterious world of the paranormal. Whatever you have seen, whatever you have felt, whatever you believe, there is more to this world. There is the ghost dimension.
Is there a child in here that we heard crying before?
That was like a whistle.
Yeah.
We're in the heart of Bolton to investigate this little-known haunted jewel of a location. This is the old Three Crowns, and this is Ghost Dimension.
The old Three Crowns is located in the heart of the town centre and has become famous locally as being one of the most haunted inns in the vicinity.
Built in the mid-18th century, the pub has an oldie-worldy charm about it, but something more sinister seems to roam within.
It is believed that in its early days the pub may have had a stable to the rear, as the sounds of horses' hooves and carriages have been heard but never seen. Perhaps some form of time slip is occurring.
There are reports of paranormal activity throughout the pub, including the cellars, the beer garden to the rear, as well as the rooms which were once used by guests when it was a hotel.
The upper floors are now derelict, but still contain some of the original features. The wallpaper is ripped and faded. Old furniture still remains in some of the rooms, and many of them have original gas lamps still attached to the walls in place of electric lights. The activity on the top floors appears to be that of a young girl and what's reported to be a sinister, angry male.
The little girl seems to like to touch people and follow them around. She has also been seen and sensed fleeing in fear of an angry man who stalks the top floor. It is believed at some point in time the hotel may have operated as a brothel, and that this angry man is connected with the activity. He's been seen walking the corridors, and banging has been heard coming from a cane that he's been witnessed carrying.
I lived here originally when I was younger. My mum and dad owned it, so I grew up here. As I was younger, I think I was more susceptible to stuff going on in here. And they wrote a book about it and they interviewed me. Ended up switching rooms with my mum and dad first time because I couldn't breathe in my sleep. When the first spiritualist came, she said there was a spirit of a man that was crushing my chest while I was asleep. He didn't like women. So they moved me into the other room and that stopped. I used to have visions of a little girl all the time and dreams about her, which she's been picked up on about 6 months ago as still being attached to me. And they've come up with the name Isabel. And they use the EVP machine and the spirit box. And in their way they said that they connected with Isabella and she's around me all the time. There's constant footprints of like footsteps up and down here when you're downstairs in the flat. just different things, glasses coming off the shelves downstairs. We have a lad that works here, David, and it seems to be when he's always on shift. They just explode and shoot off the shelves on themselves. I choose not to come up here. If I can avoid it, I don't really come up. When my mum and dad had the pub, you see, the gas kept turning itself off, so they called the gas man in. He'd been downstairs about 10 minutes when he come running up. The gas was turned off over his shoulder. He actually felt someone lean over and turn it off. It's a good job he did, because there was a hole in the line, so give it a week or so and the pub would have exploded. In the cellar there's a holding cell. It used to go from under here over to the church, into the middle of the church gate and where the statue used to be, and that's where they would be beheaded or hung. So they used to be held in the cellar down here and then took through the tunnel system and up to be hung or beheaded.
There certainly seems to be someone or something haunting this location. But could there be another explanation for some of the activity reported here?
So today we're at the Old Three Crowns in Bolton. It's a 18th century pub, so like most pubs that are around 200 years old, they always have their haunted stories tied to them. This pub in particular, there's been rumours of a little girl walking around, and apparently she has been tugging on people. There's been rumours in the beer garden of people seeing paranormal activity. Like, it's in the beer garden, so chances are people were just drinking. There's also been rumours of a man with a cane walking around the floors, banging his cane every now and again that people can hear. It's an old building, 200 years. It's bound to have its own tales tied in with it, just from people who have been here over the years. Drunk people see a lot of things that's not actually happening. So even with most pubs, they've always got a pool table in it, like we have here. With the pool cue hitting the board, the crack, from a distance it'll sound a lot more like a bang rather than what it actually is. It's just a game being played by people. So over the years there's been a lot of investigations here, so people have been coming in, they've been explaining what they've experienced, what they've seen, but the issue is people have been coming here investigating not to debunk it, but rather to prove that there is something here. With that in mind, if you come in here expecting to see something, chances are you're going to see something. When people have been doing investigations upstairs, they've been hearing a lot of things. One thing in particular that they've been hearing is an old guy banging a cane. The thing is though, if you have a look upstairs, it's rarely derelict. The windows are skewed off point, pigeons are flying around in the building. Chances are, if say a pigeon flies in, it sees some old food on the floor, starts pecking at it, chances are that's probably just the sound of the cane. Also, with the windows being creaked open, the howling coming in will most likely be whatever noises that you think that people are talking about.
It was interesting to hear Devante's explanations for what he believes could be the cause of the reported activity here. But what we could not explain is that before the investigation started, as we collected footage for the show, strange things started to happen to the crew.
Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. Just down here now doing the shots. Jesus. As you can hear, there's really weird noises that something just got thrown. It was like one of these things on the floor, and then one of these, which you just literally heard on camera, went du-du-dumph. So freaky. There's no one here. I'm just doing the shots, as you can see. Look, that was mental. Can't believe that just happened.
Kid you not, right? I came here to look for another place to shoot the intro, and I heard like a voice that didn't sound like it was grounded, if you like. It sounded like it was away from me. It was a man's voice, and I don't know what it was saying. Like, stand back, something like along the lines, but I can't be sure that he was saying that. But it sounds like it came from here.
With the spirits already starting to interact with us, even before the investigation has begun, we have high expectations for tonight, that we will be able to make even more contact with the entities haunting the Old Three Crowns.
Ghost Dimension.
Tonight, our journey takes us to the Old Three Crowns, believed to be one of Bolton's most haunted public houses, and already we have experienced strange paranormal activity that we cannot explain. But what will tonight bring? as we delve deeper into this dark, foreboding building.
So we're on the top floor now of the building, and we're going to investigate and see if we can maybe contact the girl, or maybe the man. But after the experiences earlier today, with the noises and stuff that we've heard and the voices, I'm expecting it to be really, really good.
Well, that was the daytime. Now it's nighttime. Let's see what we can uncover in this building. This meter, the eye meter, is already going off. So it's something's kicking that off. We don't know what at the minute.
And that'll go. Oh,
see?
That'll go brighter. But for the LEDs, and it'll buzz. The stronger the energy.
Yeah.
We've also got the ghost radar, which has got a sensor on it, which is green, one which is red. And as soon as we pick up any energy in this room that may be positive ionic energy, we'll detect that on this meter by the green, and at the moment it's detecting red. If we switch it off and switch it on, it's gone back instantaneously to red, which is quite common in a building. But if it starts flipping or interchanging, or even if it just purely stays on both green and red, that'll be very interesting. And that'll mean that we have maybe a source of energy, and when we've checked and done the baselines already in here, there's nothing in here that should be causing anything. I felt like somebody was behind.
Well, it's interesting that you said that, because earlier on, when I was up here doing pieces to camera, it's every time I speak.
That is weird.
Somebody tugged my coat. Again, it's going off. So I don't know what that was. It's like somebody's trying to communicate with me. Whether that was the man who doesn't like women or the little girl, we don't know. We'll find out tonight, I suppose.
I'm thinking back, you know, because that's alarming, and it's the energy feels like it's coming from the door.
Should we go and stand by the door?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay, is there a little girl? Oh.
Whoa.
Hello?
Go see if you can find the source. It's very sensitive, that.
Oh, it's vibrating in my hand.
Yeah. Now, these... Did you hear that? No way, no way.
Here? It's right here.
Yeah, there was somebody stood over there, and then that alarmed.
We were told that once upon a time, this area here was a holding cell. What was that? Clanging together. So, this area here, once upon a time, was a holding cell. There was a tunnel that led from here to a square not far from here, where people would be hung or beheaded, apparently. So we've just been told. So this could be an interesting area. So I'm going to spend a little bit of time in here in a few minutes. We'll stick a rem in, see if anything's happening, see if there's any residual energy that's using this tunnel to still go to their death, their execution perhaps. So it's very noisy cellar in this area because of the pumps, and the barrels are down here. Just obviously don't know this cellar at all, so I don't know what the usual noises are, apart from the pumps. I just thought I heard somebody whistle, or I heard a whistle.
There's no electric in here. I was just trying to get a reading off the socket to see if anything did. But it's derelict. There's no electric. Look at it. I think we should go straight down there, Bex.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You go first?
Okay, I'll go first. If there's anybody here that wants to communicate with us...
This is going mental.
That is going mental. Tell us your name. Well, speak to us or come towards one of us. If that's you that...
Did you hear it? That was a little girl going, can you hear it?
Yeah, behind me. It was the voice of the girl.
Yeah, that was a scream.
What the hell?
As we investigate the top floor, we manage to capture a strange voice, which sounds like a warning to leave.
Well, speak to us or come towards one of us. If that's you that...
Did you hear it? That was a little girl.
Following this apparent warning, clear, audible bangs are also heard.
That was a scream.
What the hell?
Had we just been warned by the little girl to go, due to the impending presence of the angry man with his cane? And was the banging noise the actual sound of his cane hitting the floor as he moved closer to us?
There's nobody up there, it's derelict. If that's you, do that again and come and speak to us.
Can you touch us? It's back here.
Go towards it, Bex.
It's here.
Let's just get a dual reading here. There's nothing interfering with my meter. It's on the other side of that wall.
You're going to need the light in here because I can't see and the floor's really uneven. Ooh!
Okay, the teddy on the floor. I'm going to put this in front of the teddy.
I see that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's ask. If there's anybody in here that would like to communicate that is alarming our meter right now, come forward and light it right up and light all the lights off. I just swear that just went off.
This light went off as well.
Did it?
This not went off. This went off.
Light this meter up. Come towards it.
This is continuous. And did you hear that?
Yeah, I don't know if we'll get that on the audio, but there was footsteps. Try and see if you can find a source. Lower it. Shh. There's somebody crying.
Hello? Are you over here?
Is there somebody that's making banging noises down here? Oh. Another one. And the ram's going again. I wasn't close enough for that. Thank you. Who's here? We'll have to get the ovilus out in a minute and see if we can get some communication going. It's gone blurred again. The camera to focus on something. Let's step away from that for a second. Thank you. Who are you? Can you let me know if you're still here? Make another noise perhaps? Just as that happened, the REM went off. There's a noise from back there again. Wow. We are getting some activity down here. There's that chain sound again. Is there somebody in here? My name's Paul. Just here to talk to you. If you'd like to talk to me, that'd be fantastic.
Our investigation tonight has taken us to the old Three Crowns in Bolton, and already we appear to be in the presence of a dark, negative entity. But what else could be in store for us? And what would we encounter as we continue to delve even deeper into this building?
The hell is that? That's in here.
It's not raining outside, that's one reason I'm sure.
It's in here. And somebody's tapping on the window.
That's an hole. Hey, that's an hole.
Yeah. Shh.
Oh my God.
I don't know if we're picking this up.
Well, I hope so.
That just sounded like somebody ran down the hall.
Oh God, this is horrible.
Yeah, let's go down, I'm thinking. Oh, every time we say let's go down, something's around us.
Hello? Hey,
What's up?
I was just feeling easy. I feel like somebody's following me. Hello? Are you in here?
Whoa. That come from down there.
Feels like something's dragging me back to that room.
Which room?
That room.
Let's go back then. If you're being drawn over there, let's go back.
Sobbing.
Go back in the room. I feel like you're right, Bex.
Babe.
No. The teddy's on the floor now. That was sat up before. No way.
Kicking off.
No way. That's kicking off right by the teddy.
The lights have lit up.
No way. Oh my God. Who are you? Are you a man?
Is it here? Somewhere.
There's definitely somebody here. Is there a child in here or a man? Is it a child?
I think it's a child. Can't hear the clock. Oh yeah.
There is no clock.
I know, but I can't hear.
I can hear
I
it.
can hear it now.
Turn it off and reset it otherwise. Listen, just listen.
Do you hear that?
Tap, tap, tap.
3.
Can you tap again? I don't know if we would have got that. Let's just listen here. Is there a child in here that we heard crying before?
The box is on the floor. The metal sticks coming out. Oh. Did you hear that then? Weird noises going on down here. Like I said before, I don't know what's natural to the pub. But there's some that really don't sound like the pumps or anything like that. Let's get the ovilus out, shall we? See if we can get a name. Is there somebody down here that would like to talk to me? Try and use your energy. Now that sounds, that really sounded to me like a horse. And obviously there wouldn't be a horse down here, but that sounded like a horse's hooves. But there is a report that that has been heard outside at the rear of the pub in the beer garden area. Thought that once upon a time there were stables there. Just for a second that kind of set. Who's here? Talk to me, give me your name, use your energy to manipulate this device. Alright. Use your energy to manipulate this device, and it said alright. Thank you. Are you going to talk to me then? Are you going to tell me things? Let me know stuff. Give me your name. Say something. My name's Paul. Try and tell me your name if you can, please.
Hello? Did you just call us in here?
I'm telling you, somebody's down there. I heard them run. Follow me. They're stopping us going over there. Let's go over.
You know what I think it is? Can I just say before we go in, theory? I think it is. Do you know?
No, I'm sorry. I am sorry. Did you know? Just one second.
No,
just one
I
second.
felt it and
The
I heard
floor.
it. The thud, yeah.
The floor, and it moved.
Yeah.
It just bloody moved.
Oh, it's behind me.
Okay, hop. Okay, just whoa. Yeah? Okay?
Right.
Something, as Bex was just giving her theory,
Yeah.
jumped on the floor. Now, I don't know if the audio got it, but we definitely felt the thud of it on the floor.
Can I carry on saying? I think the little girl that we spoke about earlier is in that room with Teddy. Okay? Obviously, the little girl.
Sorry. There's something just appeared there.
What was it?
I saw a white light with my own eyes just appear there.
Obviously, the little girl is nice. I think whatever's in here may be nice. And I think every time we try... That's running.
Yeah.
Somebody was running.
You feel it on
I think
the floor.
every time we try and go down that end of the house, the rooms, somebody's warning us not to. Because every time we speak about it, this is turned off at the minute. Every time we speak about it, this machine goes crazy. Somebody's warning us.
And that's rain on the roof we can
Rain.
hear.
That's rain.
Whoa.
Okay.
Oh my
I'm going to
god.
turn this meter back on.
And then we're going to go
and
down
we're going to go back down there, yeah?
Yeah.
So let's brave it out. We can do it. God.
Let's just take our time. If that keeps going off until we get down there, bud. That was a room we've just been in.
Crying.
Yeah.
Oh!
What?
When we walked out of the room, we felt like somebody was walking behind me. It's okay. Let's do it.
Let's go.
Oh, God. Did you close that door?
I don't remember.
Is there somebody down here? Talk to me, please. Let me know that you're here. Did you come down this tunnel on your way to being executed? Deep. Oh, shine a light. What's going on with the noises in this place? Observe. So we've just had deep and observe. Are you watching me? Are you observing me from a distance? Are you in this tunnel? Is it you that keeps making the noises?
Ghost dimension.
The old Three Crowns is one of Bolton's most haunted locations, and the activity we had all been experiencing was powerful. Also, during a quick break before we continued the investigation, both Jane and I experienced activity in the bar area downstairs.
Just as I sat here talking to Bex, I've just seen a black shadow go from that corner straight to the baby chair there, to the corner of my eye.
And it's weird because just as Jane said that, I got goosebumps from the toes right up until my head. So what could it be? Somebody joining us?
With the activity interrupting the break, we decided to head straight back in an attempt to capture more of the apparent paranormal activity. Paul headed upstairs, while Sean and I head down deep into the basement.
So into the cellar we go.
Into, yes.
We've got our meters. We are going to investigate the boiler room first down here and see if we can come into... I heard that. Did you hear that? That was one of those glasses at the back. Did you? That was... It sounded like somebody moved something.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's weird. Oomph. Yeah, that's weird. You getting a spike?
I am.
Oh, hang about a minute. That's one of those on the floor. We could have accidentally knocked it then, but that's spiked.
Are you here with us now? It's here.
No way.
Yeah, we're both reading. Mine's on and off. Mine's not continuous.
That is strange.
Are you the man who turned the gas off? Did you hear that knock?
Clicking at the back, yeah. Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. This is the boiler box. Whoa! No.
Sorry, that was me.
That was so clear and so loud. That was super loud.
So, on the very top floor of the Three Crowns, put a couple of rams out. There's one there, and there's one going off in here. Now, we found that telly before. I'll put it there. I'm going to try in a little while the spirit box session and an EVP.
If there's anybody in here that scared somebody away and is known to be in this area for like a cobweb all over my face, okay. Are you alarming the meter here?
Did you hear that?
Yeah. And the meter alarmed. Oh, and again, look.
Can you give us a knocking sound? It looks like a cough.
So it's subtle. It's subtle noises. Let's go back in. Other than, I don't think it will last more than a couple of minutes in here because it's so damn hot.
Hey,
Yeah.
when we were about to leave that room, did you hear it?
What?
Did you hear that?
Yeah, that was out here.
Something's out there.
Like somebody laughed at us.
Yeah.
That was, do you know, I would borderline say it was like a witch's cackle.
Well, that's what I thought, or like a clown laugh.
Did you
That's
see?
going off.
Did you capture that?
I'm not sure if I got.
Let's go down here where the cell was.
I see something moving behind me. A constant headache on this investigation.
Okay, there's a lot. Yeah, but there's a lot of natural noises down here
Yeah.
because of the
look.
isolation pumps.
Could that be because of these machines?
Yeah.
Right.
Like the EMF's going mad in here. Yeah.
Huh?
The EMF's going crazy in here. Well, what's then? But I'm trying to. I mean, there's a lot of wires in here, so it could be just natural. But then again, it's just stopped. If it was a wire, it was electrical, it would literally stay on.
Oh, I feel like I've got cobwebs all over me.
Yeah, I did before when we was in the
boiler room.
Boiler room.
I know it's meant to be cool down here, but it feels like it's getting colder.
Yeah.
Colder, like really cold.
Over here, this is where you would have got locked up, the cell, before you got taken to be executed. Oh my god.
It's dangerous.
Well, that definitely wasn't paranormal whatsoever.
It wasn't.
Unbelievable. Let's see what's going on now.
Is there somebody in this room with me? By all means, use that device that has just lit up. Thank you. Thank you. Can you step away from it now, please? Thank you. Now, step away and stay away for a moment. Are you a little girl? I asked that question and that one goes off. And now the one in the other room's gone off.
Paul's REM pods appear to be intelligently responding to his questions and pulling him into the same room where both Sean and I had received the most activity. Could this have been caused by the little girl? And was she attempting to move Paul into a safer room away from the alleged angry spirit?
Is there a little girl here, please? Thank you. Step away from that. If you're a little girl, step away. Thank you. Can you talk to me? Can you give me your name? Say your name as loud as you can into this little silver box that I've got in my left hand. This one I'm waving. Can you speak to me, please? Use your voice. That's really good. My name's Paul. What's your name? That's really good. Can you step away from it though, please, and try and talk to me through this? Step away. Thank you. Say your name as loud as you can. Not that way. Try and speak to me. Use this device. Say your name. I'm glad you like those, but I need you to talk to me. I need you to find another way to talk to me and communicate with me.
Ghost dimension.
But listen, listen, listen. Sounded.
Wow.
Somebody's down here, yeah?
Somebody has to be down here. Hello?
There's no one there. There's nobody here.
That was definitely in this room.
Yeah. Is anybody around here with us who just made that noise?
Can you bang like this?
But walk towards me. I have a meter in my hand. I'm just gonna move the area.
Do that? It's going off.
Yeah. I thought somebody touched me.
1, 2, 3.
And then boom.
Did I knock 3 times or 2? 1, 2, 3.
1, 2.
Babe, can you hear that?
What can you hear?
Whispering.
I'm not sure. Let's go in here.
God, it's so black, you know, when you take that light off. It's super dark.
Okay, I'm going to put this on here. Come towards it. Light it up and make it buzz. It's got lights on it.
Oh, babe.
Oh, I know, there's so much. What's going on? That just went mad. There was some noise like some shifting behind you, and then the door just started squeaking. You heard that, right?
Yeah, I did.
Isabel? Isabel or Thomas, are you here? Definitely not alone in here.
This is going mental, this K2. Knock, knock. Babe, the door's just opened.
Jesus, which one?
That door.
That was slightly open anyway.
Right.
Okay.
I heard knock, knock, and the noise got louder.
Come towards us and make your stronger energy if you can.
Do that, knock, knock.
Didn't. Was it subtle over there?
Yeah, it was behind me.
That's
and
still going
the
crazy,
meter went
isn't
off.
it? I saw that going off. It went off, didn't
Look.
it? No way.
So whoever it is behind me.
Oh my God. Is anybody out there?
This is going to red.
No.
Yeah. Hey, come in. Just try an experiment. Because I'm on this K2. Just turn your light off a minute. See? Look. Look, it's gone red. It's when you know when we're in the dark.
Yeah. And we're getting no EMF readings in here.
No.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Put your lights on now if you want. Just could see the lights better, and every time you
stand
turn.
over here. You stand over there.
Yeah. Every time you went dark.
Is it still going off?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's going to red sometimes.
This room is a hive of activity. It's just continuously active.
Yeah, I agree there.
Ghost dimension.
The old Three Crowns did not disappoint tonight, and it was clear to Ghost Dimension that the claims of an angry male spirit and child are real. There seems to be an interdimensional battle between them both.